All right, welcome back to episode 7 of our Melandru's Accord Paragon playthrough, Road to HR. We are nearing the end of the tutorial area, the Istan Island, about to go to the mainland. We're currently level 14, and I'm still discovering more and more side quests. I'm going to try this episode to just stick as much as possible to the main storyline, the primary quest, and I really am not too worried about missing quests that don't offer these battle commendations. I mean, battle commendations are going to be most useful to us right now. Aside from the experience is good, of course. Gold is also very good. We're kind of cooking with the gold right now, but quests that give these quests, these give battle commendations and Sun Spirit points. So these are probably going to be a little bit more likely to take. Yeah. See, now it's saying swamp. If you guys have been paying attention to the comments, myself and I think several of you have become interested in the difference between swamp and bog. And thanks to a few of you for pointing out the differences. There are very clear differences between swamp and bog. But look, we haven't revealed it yet. This is a bog, Latenda Bog, I think is what it's called. And you can't use it interchangeably. They're different things. All right. Okay, here. You see, look, you're going out into the bog and he just said swamp. So which is it? You know, it's important. Words have meanings. Okay. I'm not going to get bogged down in the details. Huh? Get it? We're gonna just go ahead and I'm feeling weird today. I'm gonna start with the mission. And we're doing really good with our hero team. Staying pretty even. I feel like with the heroes in Nightfall, it reminds me of Pokemon. Like Pokemon, I'm a Pokemon Red, or I started with Pokemon Blue actually, but like that generation. And I remember it was kind of a challenge where you have like you have your Squirtle. Of course, everyone starts Squirtle, and then you're trying to keep the Squirtle. It's gonna be your power. That's your power hitter. And then you catch another Pokemon in your party, and you're trying to keep them pretty even in levels. Of course, when I was young, I would just like power level one Pokemon and just try to sweep teams that way. But I feel like that's what I'm dealing with, trying to make sure everyone is staying up to, you know, even power. Especially since I'm a Paragon, I'm myself, like by myself, I'm not gonna be much. I'm not gonna be bringing much to the table, but by building my hero team appropriately, my skills can really enhance what's going on here. And I mean, it's kind of not fair with Koss. He just did he just did more damage than the entire party combined there in a couple seconds. But yeah, I feel like we got a pretty strong team going on. This one has a bonus where you gotta hunt those Rin Call monitors. Those big monk lizard things, smiting lizards. And they're kind of tough to track down. I'm gonna try and not get too lost. Try and not get too lost in this, not swamp, but a bog. Lots of Corsair here, Scales. I think there's some Mandragores. Are we in the mission right now? Yeah, okay. Making sure. It almost feels like we're just in a normal explorable area for some reason. I need to avoid, I don't really have the, as I talked about last episode, I don't really have the energy to cast my shouts and use Spear of Lightning. I'm gonna need some Radiance. Either Radiant, yeah, Ring Call. Those are the enemies. I'm gonna need some Radiant insignias, or possibly attunement runes, and then also pump my leadership. Probably, what is it? It's every. Yeah, you need to have an even number You need to have an even number of leadership. I'm probably gonna get it up to level 10. Probably a good level. The quest leading up to this mission, we captured, or we just assassinated a bunch of Corsairs and stole their clothes. And then I think somewhere here we're gonna have to dress up as them. Then we're going to play tour guides for the Kernan general or Kernan soldiers in this bog. But actually, we're gonna not. We're gonna kind of trick them a little bit. Guy, Captain Bezos. I don't think. Find General Kahyet, prevent her from striking. Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to come here yet. Yeah, he's gonna tell me, what are you doing here? Yeah. He doesn't really recognize we're Sun Spears, so that's good. Backtrack a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to go. I'm supposed to fight these Corsair up here. I skipped this little part. So Corsair at the beginning. I think even though we stole their... Yeah, okay, that's what we gotta take... We gotta... This is the envoy that is supposed to guide the Kernan soldiers, and we gotta assassinate him. They recognize we're Sun Spears. That's interesting. So these guys recognize we're Sun Spears. The Kernan military do not. Of course, as we know from Varesh... I don't know why I cast that just then. As we know from Varesh does not really respect the Sun Spears. So maybe those Kernan soldiers did recognize us, but just didn't really respect us enough to deal with us. Oh, so we do have to get more clothes here. That's weird. Last quest, I'm pretty sure we got a bunch of Corsair clothes, didn't we? Or maybe we just got scrolls. I think that's what it was. We dress up as Kernan soldiers. And not Kernan soldiers, the Corsairs. Corsairs look pretty, like the Corsair looks sweet. Pretty cool. My skin color got a little bit darker, I think. I don't think that's... I'm not going to say anymore. I don't think that's appropriate in 2026. Can't be going Robert Downey Jr. here. I feel like we're Tropic Thundering right now. Yeah, pretty cool outfit, I think. Little Tropic Thunder action. Then now we can go back, and then even though last time we had a gigantic robot with us and we have the exact same robot this time, he's not gonna know who we are. He's gonna think, oh, you must be the Corsairs. You're wearing the right clothes. This giant robot, pay no mind. Standard issue. Very easy to obtain one of these big robots. You're to come with me. Hurry up. I want to get out of this accursed bog as quickly as possible. I feel like it should be plural. This God's accursed bog, right? Because in Guild Wars, there's not just one God. There's like 6 of them. 5 plus Abaddon, right? Ooh, that was some good damage. Yeah, I guess I can use Spear of Lightning when I'm not worried about incoming damage. Yeah, I don't have to keep There's Nothing to Fear up all the time. Especially when I know like our healing and protection is going to be enough with Talcor and Dunkoro. In real shady situations, scary situations, I'll use There's Nothing to Fear. Got a couple good pet name recommendations. And I should have brought Charm Animal, or I think the crocodiles do appear here. So I think after this mission, I'm gonna get rid of Pumbaa. And then get myself a crocodile. I'm gonna need to spin a wheel to decide, because I actually got a couple good name recommendations for the crocodile pet. I'm gonna have to spin a wheel to determine who wins it. Very exciting. I like whenever I get some comment interaction. I like to ask a couple questions during the stream, and then whenever I get the answer in the comments, I'm like, oh, people actually watch this thing. People watch this stuff. Yeah, sometimes they're random questions, little pop quizzes. Next part's tricky. Fortunately, where you rabble. I've been stuck around. Okay. Is he following us still? Yeah, there he is. Oh boy. Look at this giant group. Okay, I think we're gonna need... Oh, we're okay. They're only level 6. But yeah, I think I might try to use There's Nothing to Fear if I can. Kind of get them balled up in the corner. And Mox should be just cutting them down right now. He'll be able to put on some AoE burning, I think, too. If he uses a attack skill there. Oh yeah, beautiful. Yeah, look at the damage Mox pulled. If you can get the enemies to kind of hug a corner, and especially if they're all melee like that, it's usually a good way to ball them up. If you just stood right in the center and kind of took them on right here, then you might be ending up scattering and spreading out way more than you want. Oh, I missed some monitors up here. All right, let me backtrack real quick. Okay. Yeah, I'm supposed to turn off to the north east here. Up in this little foggy area, and I think this way. And then try to track down. Can't remember how many monitors there are. I think there's like, does it say? 5. Okay, we already killed 1 at the start. First one was like over here, next to that Corsair. That's where I got that Rin called Talon. The other ones you have to detour quite a bit. There it is. Nice. See, these scales can do quite a bit of damage, though. I saw he was running towards me. I went ahead and used There's Nothing to Fear. Make sure I'm getting all the... We'll do this. Don't want to have just too many points laying around. I think there's one more. There it is. This first one is not too bad of a detour, but super easy to miss, as you can see. That's a cool statue. I will use this. Oh boy. Yeah, I think you can tell my armor is starting to get a little bit low compared to my teammates. That's why they keep focusing me. They can smell the weakness. Did I still forget this? Yeah, I still forgot to put Comfort Animal on Jin. Dang it. All right. Remind me in the comments to change Jin's. No, I'm gonna change it after this mission. Promise. All right, we're gonna backtrack a little bit back to where we were here. Okay, so we backtracked where we originally were when I realized I needed to go back and get those monitors. And we're on the main path again, following Captain Bezos. We're supposed to be guiding him, I think. I thought. No, he said we'd come with him, so he is. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we're leading him or escorting him. Oh, yeah, we're gonna need this. I'm running this energy, this Ariat lamp for tons of energy, and it's really good at the beginning of fights for whenever the battle starts. But it takes me a long time in between fights to get my energy back up. But when I start a battle with max energy, it's pretty nice. Man, they're just... I mean, if my pets are dying, it means they're kind of doing their job, right? They're tanking quite a bit. Oh boy. Oh boy. Scary times. Did I lose anyone there? Yeah, no heroes died. Just pets. That's good. Petway is doing its thing. And Pumbaa survived somehow. You guys need to get your pets up. I know Jin can't, but Donkoro should be able to. Whose flamingo is that? Flamingo. Is it... Talcor doesn't have one. Oh, that's Jin's. Okay. Notice after level 10... How is that a playful flamingo at 11? I thought the first evolution, pet evolution, starts at level 12. Is it? Maybe it's different for flamingos and warthogs. These warthogs should be playful warthogs. Yeah. Against these conditions and degen enemies, I really don't need to use Nothing to Fear because there's not really any damage to block. They're just trying to disease and poison us. See, the warthogs are diseased. That's why only they have it. So it does. It's the species of the animal does matter for disease. Okay, and I think there's another detour. I think this is the next detour. Get the last two. We need two more ring call monitors. I hate that this guy is like, where are you going? You need to follow me, get moving. Because if you actually listen to him, you miss out on this bonus. I don't like... I mean, it's fine. I shouldn't say I don't like it, but it is kind of... It's kind of irritating to have characters put pressure on the player that's not real pressure. Like, it doesn't really matter. Especially when games make it seem like you have a time constraint. And so you rush to get through certain content, and then you end up skipping content because you're like, oh, I thought there was a time constraint. Like, if there is a time constraint, put a real one on. But if there isn't one, you know, don't I don't might be too picky. I mean, I guess in one way you want to reward players who go off the main path. Yeah, it's probably tough to decide that kind of thing. Trying to think of an example too. What's that? 11. That shark tooth. Oh, it says 11 armor, 6 tactics. Ugh. Too much requirement for that. Koss is still using like a pretty nice shield. 10 armor for 2 tactics. That's pretty decent. Like putting two attributes into tactics to get that 10 armor over the regular like 8. With no requirements, I think you can get an 8 shield. 8 armor shield. There's one more. Where's it at? There's a boss over here. Must be this way, right? Not seeing the monitor though. Oh, there it is. It's next to the boss. Great. Oh, it's a little bit past the boss. I'm gonna try and pull a little bit. I want to pull this group. They're coming at me. Okay. Oh, we aggroed way too much. This is gonna be real dangerous, guys. Let's just focus one at a time. They don't really have any healers. So whatever one we focus should die pretty quickly. Oh, and it's just DJing. We have plenty of, I think we have quite a lot of condition removal. Dunkoro has he doesn't have condition removal, but he has a super heal whenever they're under condition, and Takora has condition removal. Words of comfort is nice. I saw something get a level up. Was that one of my guys? Yep, Milani. Is she using much earth? One earth. I don't think it's worth putting more points into it, so I'll just put it in Beast Mastery right now. I think that's better. A little bit of a damage boost. All right, we finished the bonus. I'm gonna backtrack again, and then we'll finish off the rest of the mission. Mission is super fast if you don't do the bonus. And if you do the bonus, it's slightly slow. Okay, we're back on the path. You know, I was just looking at Koss's build, and with Final Thrust on there, and I just remembered in Toolbox you can look at party statistics. You can see how many times they're using skills. And I just noticed he's only used Final Thrust twice. So this is a pretty good... Party Statistics is a pretty good toolbox function to check, like, any skills that are kind of not getting used. Like, even for me, I'm not really using Leader's Comfort or Spear of Lightning that much. So these two might be okay to switch out. I'm kind of using Leader's Comfort as a emergency heal right now. Just looking at some others. Yeah, Dunkoro is not using Healing Touch at all, so that needs to get replaced real quick. Everything else is looking good. Oh, why is Mox not using Faithful Intervention? Probably because he's not getting close. Damage drops your health below 50%. Oh yeah, he's not getting close to, Mox is not getting close to dying at all. So he doesn't even need Faithful Intervention. So that needs to come off too. Yeah, party statistics. Really good way of knowing which skills need to come off the bar. Wasted space right there. And there's actually some skills that heroes, the AI, they don't really know how to use it. Like I've heard, I haven't tested it myself. I need to. I've heard that heroes do not use Frenzy, which, yeah, that's kind of worth testing. Already got 9 marksmanship. So let's pump into Beast Mastery. Yeah. And then one more in expertise. That's pretty good. I think she's... Looking at the party statistics for her, I think she was doing pretty well. Jin, she's using pretty much everything pretty evenly. Disrupting Lunge could be used a little more often, but yeah, that tells me that her energy management's not bad. Am I going the right way? Yeah, we're heading towards these ruins. And is Bessus still with me? I don't see Bessus. Leave him in the dust? Yeah. Just follow Captain Bessus. But I'm not seeing him. Maybe he went on ahead. Oh, he's yelling at me. I guess he is up here. I've been thinking, I was looking at the wiki, at some Paragon armor, and I haven't really decided which armor, like elite armor. I know it's going to be way down the line when I start getting elite armor, but I already started kind of thinking about it. Like, looking at the elite armor, it seems like Obsidian is the best looking armor for Paragon by far, from what I could tell. What do you guys think is the second best? What should I be aiming towards? Norn armor looked pretty good. I like that Norn armor doesn't really quite look like the Paragon's wearing a skirt. It is a skirt if you look close enough, but he's also wearing pants because it's cold, which makes sense. I'm kind of leaning towards Norn armor, even though price-wise it's not that big of an achievement. It's like the faction armor in Eye of the North is pretty cheap compared to the other. Like, what is that? Like, it's like 15,000 gold each. No, it's 10,000 gold each, right? Yeah, it's a pretty big discount. Oh boy. So these guys only pop up whenever Bessus is with me. Kind of takes them a while to... They drop down like they're going to ambush me, and then they just kind of stand there. You got plenty of time to burst one or two of them down before they even start fighting. Like, I thought they were getting the drop on me. Where'd they even drop down from? There's... Is this tree right here? Come on, General Kahyet is just ahead. I think this is a big reveal coming up. Yep, here she comes. Grasp of Chaos. This was a pretty easy mission. Had one or two close calls, but not bad. The dervish did it. Yeah. Yeah, the walk. Looking pretty tough there. Who are these people best? Ironfist himself was supposed to discuss our master strategy against the Sunspears. I'm not here to merely hand out gold to his lackeys. Who you calling a lackey? We're not even corsairs, you old fool. So tell me, how does he knitting his treachery so disguise Sunspear or something? Matters not, child. Your corpses will keep my secret. Oh, dang! I just got 122 damage. Why did that hit so hard? Gosh. Level 18, that's why. Running away. What's she doing? Oh, chasing Talcora. Wow, she really hates Talcora. Talcora was being a little snotty to her, though. Understandable. Oof. That would have been crazy if you just one-shotted me there.
The other Cornins went back to Gandhara. Why did General Kahyet stay?
Hey, she's still alive.
I thought she was about to answer me.
Fools, you are all doomed.
Boomba's looking pretty gnarly.
Abaddon will eat your eyes. I don't think she's listening to you. You cannot stop it.
Boomba's looking pretty big, pretty thick.
Nightfall comes. We won, right? She was the villain and we killed her. It's all over, right?
That depends on who else was involved in this.
War Marshal Varish.
Varish Asa? Is she a part of this?
I heard the two of them talking about Abaddon earlier.
then it's not all over.
Yeah, Talcora's voice actor is pretty good. Latinda Bog. Cleared. Ox popping off in the distance there. Good job, GG. Nice run. And I got to level up on that. Yeah, let's pump into leadership, I guess. Even though we need to keep it an even number. Yeah. Getting to 10 leadership is better than a couple more damage from Beast Mastery. Alright. Jin, not in my party currently. Oh, we got to level up from Dunkworo. And Koss. Oh, baby. Nice. Let me add Jin here. Looks like she didn't get any experience from the mission. Boom's got another quest. Support the Sajeric personally. Oh, this is the primary quest. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna sell some stuff really quick. Okay, I'm back. I think I want to try and go back to Black Tide Den and look for some crocodiles. Oh, first I need to turn in my pet. Where's the tamer at? Okay, yeah, so Nuduka, right outside Sunspear Great Hulk. I can turn in my pet. Do you have any interest in my pet? So Pumbaa is out. Thank you for helping me this far, Pumbaa. I wish you the best of luck. He's looking pretty cool though. I like how he gets a little bit bigger as he gains levels. He's bigger than the look at the size of my Pumbaa versus the impressive Warthog. Pretty huge. Kind of cool. But yeah, we'll turn him back in. And then I'm gonna go capture a crocodile real quick. And the crocodile names, I'm gonna do a little spin here. Okay. So as of recording this video, I see 3 name suggestions. Steve, Suna, and Sobek. It's kind of interesting. Everyone came up with a name that starts with S. Very interesting coincidence. The crocodile's in the Latinda Bog. Go down here. And Talcora needs to get a crocodile as well. Thanks for reminding me. Now we'll have a full team. Full Petway. Just need one more hero. I think the next hero we get in Nightfall, if I stick with just Nightfall, is gonna be Zed? Is he the next hero I get? I might hop over to Eye of the North to get Gwen, though. Oh, there's a quest here. Okay. Okay, I'll do it. Still can't get any Sunspear stuff. What's this one? Down in the bayou? Lead Vidage to the relics of Latinda Bog. You have 5 areas left. Oh. Ooh, we're fighting. I don't know if I want to do this one. I just want to go get a crocodile real quick. Oh, I didn't bring Charm Animal. Okay, I had to go back. To get Charm Animal. But I also realized I don't think I had a henchman when I was doing that mission, which kind of worked. Kind of ended up being a nice play because we were able to get more experience for each enemy. That might be a good move. If you're pretty strong and you want to prioritize getting more experience for defeating enemies, yeah, removing 1 or 2 henchmen from your party could be a good way to maximize that experience gain. I don't think I have any more scrolls. I decided to bring Dom Odura now just to speed this up a little bit though. I need to go around this way. Mandragore Swamp Root. I think I have a few of these, right? Oh, we're like triple aggroing here. Pay attention. Oh my goodness. I think we're okay. Oh. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. No, we're good. I'm glad I brought a full team this time though. Yeah, they're running frenzy. We're gonna just nuke these guys. Frenzy when I have a level 20 dervish with me. Not a good choice on their part. Let's see what this guy has. Probably nothing I can use. Ooh, what? I thought I had. Oh, I need 2. I only have 1, I think. Yeah. Wow, I could get 65 armor. That would be a massive increase. Okay, and head down this way. What's the other collector over there? Insect appendage. Don't have any of those. I think I sold them a second ago, actually. I had like 12. I thought the insect appendage was like a low-level collector. I didn't worry about it. Honestly, at this stage, though, since we're about to get into the mainland and we're going to get in contact with like max level items, I'm not too worried about these early collectors. Especially since we're kind of steamrolling everything with Mox in our party. Gosh, could not click the gold. All right, snake our way down here. Kind of wish there were a snake pet. Giant anaconda would be sweet. It would kind of look a little goofy, slithering so quickly. But that'd be pretty cool. Yeah. Pets would be a cool addition. There we go, we got crocodiles. New pets would be a pretty cool content addition for Reforged. It's another one of those where it doesn't break the game at all. Purely adds just a little nice content addition. And I don't think anyone would complain about it. I think it would be cool. Now, whether or not the pets should be like some elite, like end game, like another Rainbow Phoenix type situation, that would be cool if they added. But it would also be cool if they just added some, you know, common pets. Oh man. Oh no, we're killing the crocodile. Crap. You got caught in the crossfire there. Oh no, I hope there's another one. Okay, there's one there. I need to try and lead these enemies away from the crocodile. So one, there's got to be another one. See, this is actually looking more like a swamp. This area here looks swamp-like. The area up there looks more like a bog, in my opinion. As an ecologist expert. All right, get over here, Croc. All right, I'm about to spin the wheel here. And then we're gonna name this crocodile. Where's he at? Oh, he still keeps the name Pumbaa. Interesting. When you change pets, it keeps the same name. We're gonna change that. Okay, we're gonna spin the names for the crocodile name. We got 3 names here: Steve, Suna, and Sobek. I had one name suggestion for myself, but I didn't feel right adding it my own suggestion, which was Crikey. But yeah, we're gonna spin it. And the crocodile's name shall be Steve. Steve the crocodile. I think that name goes out to Applebottom. Thank you for that name suggestion. So we'll name him Steve. And now I got to get one more crocodile for Talcora. I'm going to need to lure these guys away from the crocodile again. There's 2 though, at least. 3. Oh yeah, there's a bunch. It'd be fine. Ooh, it's a Paragon boss. Oh, this boss might... I mean, I'm kind of high level. He's only level 12. I think I'm past the point of getting low level green items now. That would have been cool though. Kind of excited for the first green drop. It's gonna be sweet. And I'm planning on doing some of my old school noob-proof farming method that I did on my original playthrough with my Mesmer Roger. That was a really fun video to make back in the day. Man, these crocodiles going right into the enemies here. Gosh. All right, can she safely... He's going way over there. Nice. Go, 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 go. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. And got it. Let's go. Look at all of our pets. Massive pet way build going on here. I just need one more hero to finish it off. That's gonna be sweet. All right, let's... We got our crocodiles finally. How long have I been wanting to do that? Let's go and finish this primary quest. Probably bringing Mox is overkill here. But you never know. You never know what's going to happen. I think we just have to talk to Jarek. We're not fighting anything. Yeah, he's right out here. Oh. Okay, and I remembered to change back to Comfort Animal. Let's get a better look at the crocodile. Look at the little guy. That is awesome. Really nice detail. I'm pretty sure they used the same most of the same character model as the iguana and just changed the face a little bit, because you can even see the bottom of the crocodile head. It looks like it has some of the same spines as the iguana. I might be wrong about that. I'll have to get another look at the iguana. That's probably what I would have done. Like crocodile, iguana, same. You killed General Kahyet? I don't care what she said as she died. Demons or a Corsair Armada. It doesn't matter. A current general was slain on Istani soil by a sun spear. Yeah, that's not a good look. Alcor was pretty excited to kill the general too. We come back here. Speak to Nunbe. I'll tell you what I know. Captain Medimba and Iron Fist are meeting in Matani Keys. Aha, okay. Defeat Iron Fist. Right. Yeah, the end of this, the end of our time in Istan is kind of coming to an end. Careful of pop-ups. Of course. The very far corner of this map. Golly. All right, actually managed to run all the way down here without fighting anything. I'm either gonna have edited that or super sped it up to get here, because that was pretty uneventful. What level are we dealing? 17. All right, this is gonna be a little tough. Mox is gonna have to do some heavy lifting here, and Steve, level 15 crocodile, is gonna have to pull his weight. Nice. Oh yeah, this is fine. What I was worried about. Got the level up there. Everyone should have Comfort Animal now. Okay, that's Talcora's. Okay. There's Ironfish. Level 21? Wow, he's no joke. There's noble sun spears. I've raided your village. Okay. So the noble Sunspears need my help. What an interesting turn of events. So he's going to help us with testifying? Yeah, we'll see about that. I go all the way back here. Talk again to Jarek. Make sure I bring Talcora, I guess, and get some experience. Jarek hates... I like how Jarek hates us, but then it's like, go see Jarek for your reward. So you found Ironfist, did you? That should at least help you, keep you from embarrassing Elder Sewell. Seems Morgan himself will appear to answer for Varesh. Judging by the atmosphere in the consulate, provincial relations have gotten extremely tense, and there's still no sign of Cormier. How very typical of her. Remain close. The tribunal will begin soon. So now we go to the tribunal. This will separate you from your party. I guess we'll just do this. I guess this will be the end of the episode, getting through the tribunal. All right. This part of Nightfall always reminds me of the Chrono Trigger part where you have to go to court and present your case as not a horrible person, being not a horrible person. But as far as I know, this doesn't really have any effect on the outcome. Like whatever your answers are. Like you have a score of Sunspears versus Corna, like who is winning the trial here. But I don't think it affects anything. But I do need I am going to try and pay attention, and we'll try and get that score up. I'm not sure why they even bothered with it. Maybe it's one of those things where originally they wanted to do something, but decided to be like, let's not give rewards to extra rewards so players can not miss out on anything. I guess we'd go with Duncoro because he's like the smartest, right? And even though we did go out of our way to get... Are they standing back here? What are they doing? Oh, okay. Even though we did go out of our way to get Iron Fist, I'm kind of not really... I don't really trust him that much. I feel like he's gonna betray us. I count the corner villages or the stony fishing fleets I have personally protected against corsairs and monsters over the years. I don't say this to brag. I say it because all my years fighting darkness, I've never experienced more evil than what Kahyet and by association Varesh released at Faranur. If you stand by and let Varesh continue, we will have more to face than merely corsairs and rabbit plants. Okay, good job, Duncoro. Let's see if that affected the score. The score calculated at the end. Oh, here we go. Your first claim is that Varesh and Kahyet are responsible for what happened at First City's Faranur. What exactly was the Sunspear's involvement? Responded to the evil that was released. Without us, the Apocrypha would have killed hundreds. First City of Faranur was the home of the original Sunspears back. Cormier ordered it excavated. I feel like this one's better, right? Much as you would like to claim heroics, I feel like he was going to say that to no matter what. Yeah. I think that was the best answer I could give, but he gave a response like that was not really in response to anything that I said. I think let's go with Iron Fist. I feel like he's gonna betray us though. Again, I don't think this doesn't have any effect on the outcome. Same reward, same campaign progression. Nice to see you again, Elder Sewell, especially since this time I am not under arrest. I like his character model. As long as I get to walk out of here free and clear afterwards, I'm willing to tell you what you want to know. So, we had been receiving Kernan coin from an anonymous Kernan source for quite some time. It was really helping with morale, if you know what I mean, and our forces had grown steadily because of it. Supposed to meet with this source, apparently Kahyet. Boy, good thing I sent someone in my place. That could have been my body left to rot in the crypts. Oh, All right. How's Morgan gonna twist their words again? Oh, we got some points there. Back to even. Please explain this Sunspear involvement with Corsairs in regards. Sunspears kill Corsairs. We didn't do anything out of the ordinary. A Corsair Armada was being funded by Corna. Yeah. I feel like accusing directly might he might twist that somehow. So let's just say we stop the next Corsair invasion. Yeah. That was a big boost. Talcora is too innocent. Kos is kind of too direct, and Milani is too emotional. Too young, too direct, too emotional. Let's go with Milani. She might cause an emotional kind of pull on the heartstrings a little bit. Wait, why did we go down just then by here? I've seen firsthand the evil Varesh has wreaked upon the Elon and my village of Ranjag. I've never seen it referred to as the Elon. Is Elon are usually Elonians, right? Wrecked upon Elona, the Elon. Why? Weird. I think that's the only time it appears like that. Okay, I need to pay attention. Oh, this is not good. She was exiled. Oof. Oh dear, this was a bad choice. Ripping into her. There you go. Not good. That was a bad choice. Milani was not a good choice there. Yeah, it's back to even. What is your stance towards Corna? There was peace, and hopefully there will still be peace. Corna is on our kindred provinces. Oh, it's all the same thing. Was peace implies that there's not peace now. Kindred provinces is like a neutral. This is kind of neutral. So I'll say we are at peace. But if I say we are at peace, he could say, how can you say we're at peace whenever you killed a general? So maybe this one. Nah! He said the exact same thing. One of the current generals is dead. Probably the neutral one would have been better. Neutral one would have been better. But I feel like he was going to say that no matter what. Oof, I think that's it. I'm back. I heard Cormier was coming back to Commandant and I went to get her. Is that okay? What's going on here? Why are my people being persecuted? I have a hard time imagining her yelling. What is going on here? Her voice is usually way too stoic. What is going on here? Why are my people being persecuted? That's probably how she was going to say it. All right, so she's just laying it down. She's laying down the boot, Cormier's boot. Yeah, so this is the part, this is kind of where, this is the part where our characters from factions, the heroes from factions and from prophecies make their way. So timeline-wise, this would be whenever the heroes arrive at Lion's Arch and whenever our heroes arrive at Caning Center. Then they can choose to come here. Follow this timeline. Okay, go back to Puba. And make sure we get our heroes put in here. Dankoro. Nice. I think... Yeah, Talcora got her 15 attributes added. Huge. I can't remember if I got both of my... 15 attribute points. All right, I think this is a good stopping point. We have three primary quests to do. There's no way I'm doing all three of these while keeping this episode down to an hour. So next episode, that'll be episode 8, I believe. That'll be the one. That'll be the one that gets us off this island. But thank you guys for watching. It was an excellent mission. Kind of running through some enemies. A couple close calls, but overall very successful. Ooh, this is a nice place for a thumbnail. Good idea. All right. I'll catch you later. Bye. Peace.